Everyone else is pissed off about this, but I'm actually excited. I'm about to get a personalized text message from the President of the United States. Granted, it's not President Barack Obama, it's Donald Trump, but I'm still about to get a text message tomorrow from the President of the United States, and that's pretty awesome. Maybe not. So apparently, if you haven't found out, you are going to get some emergency test system, and there are some people that just don't like it. They're even going as far as to like file a lawsuit in a federal court. These three guys last week, it was reported by Politico, three New Yorkers, J.B. Nicholas, Christine Rakowski, and Leanne Nikitovic. They argued in a lawsuit that the system is a violation of their free speech rights and would also act as an unconstitutional seizure of their cell phones. And I'm like, how did you make that quantum leap to say that this is an unconstitutional seizure of your cell phone? They said that first, let me start off with this. This whole presidential alert system, as is written in this article from The Hill, it was a law that former President Obama signed in 2016. It stated that this emergency alert system was allowed to be used for testing, but not to transmit a message that does not equate to a natural disaster, act of terrorism, or man made disaster, or threat to public safety. Why wasn't it used when Donald Trump announced that he was running for president? Because that clearly constitutes a natural disaster, an act of terrorism, a literal man made disaster, and a threat to public safety all in one. So, why didn't we get a message back then? Because the system wasn't being used yet. So now it's going to be used. It's going to get tested, and that's what these three folks and many people are worried about. That the criteria laid out in the laws, Obama said it, is still unconstitutionally vague. Without more specific definitions, officials, including President Trump, are free to define act of terrorism and threat to public safety as they see fit. And we know that Donald Trump is very good at spinning words in his own definitions. So while this might be a good idea, many people are just like, no, please don't sign me up. Please don't send me a text, Donald Trump, because I don't want to get it. I'm sure, we'll get really crazy announcements from him talking about how he's getting a burger now that Melania Trump is gone on some trip. Or, we must build the wall quickly because he just spotted some Mexican baby trying to crawl across the border. But we'll see. I like to think of things with rose-colored glasses. As Brett Kavanaugh said, I am a keg is half full kind of guy. But let's see where this goes. Let me know what you think about this emergency alert system that is going to be tested tomorrow. And if you actually do get a text, will you respond to it? And what will you say? I would love to see what people respond with since we'll have the number for this. I'm sure it'll say do not respond. But let me know what you respond if you do. And I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.